Hi, 8th grade. Today we are going to learn to look up our books by our lexile. A lexile number is something that every book has that determines what level of reading it is, how difficult or how easy. The higher the number, the more difficult the text. So I want you reading books that are appropriate for you. That are of your interest. I don't want you reading things that aren't interesting to you. So this is a way for you to get exactly the kind of book that you need and want. So you'll start by going to our Jefferson Middle School homepage. You could do this by just typing in Thomas Jefferson Middle School, Dubuque, Iowa. You'll see our school. Then you know you're in the right spot. Under students, there's a couple of links. The one we're going to dive into today is Library Online Search. So if you'll click that, this is our Destiny Quest website where you can find any book in our school. You'll know it's the right place because it has Thomas Jefferson Middle School up here. And the way you can search, there's a lot of different ways, but the one I'm going to show you today is a way to find something in your category. So let's say you want sports or fiction or nonfiction, and then within your lexile range, which I would have given you already. So if you'll go to advanced search, it'll give you this orangish yellow box. There's a couple ways you can use this. The way that I'm going to show you today is, I think, the easiest. So let's say you have a vested interest in sports books. You'll type in the word sports here where it says, show me everything that has all of these keywords. We're looking for sports. You can fill out the rest of these if you want. That's fine. Here's a way to search by lexile, but I'm going to show you just a different way. So type in whatever kind of category you want, fiction, fantasy, it's up to you. Or you can just leave it blank. Go ahead and search Go. We have 206 options of sports books in our library. Now you can just kind of scroll, click next, look at the covers, click on one that you think looks interesting to you and read about it. But if you're like 266, that's too many. You can narrow your search. So let's say you're looking for a specific author. Let's say you're looking for a subject, a genre. Here is lexile, but there are a couple other options here. So if you click lexile, you can limit your search. So here's the upper range of the books that are here. This is the lower range. So if we just kind of scooch this in, say my lexile range is 560 to 8 something, I'll go a little under and a little over. And apply. So that cut my options down to 64, a little bit less to look at, a little less overwhelming, and from here you can decide which of these books is most interesting to you. Now, when you write them down, let's say you like this Fantasy League book, it is in because it has that big green bar on the top when I clicked on it. Mike Lupica is really good. I read a little bit about it, and I think, yep, this is the book for me. You're going to write down the title of the book. So here is Fantasy League. Write down the author's first and last name, but when you look it up in the library, it'll be by last name. So you'll look up Lupica. You'll write it down on that small sheet of paper that I would have given you, and then you can just click out of it and keep looking for another book. You want about 3, I would think, not too many, but don't write 10 on a paper. That seems like that would be a lot. So find a couple good books that you're really interested in and that are appropriate for you. Write them down on that paper, and we'll get after it. Thanks, guys.